Fighting for a Cure has raised thousands for the American Cancer Society over the years with a pro wrestling show unlike any other. Joining us now with more is Fighting for a Cure founder Joe Abel. It's such a pleasure to have you back. This is third year we've been together.
This is our third year. Yeah, and I thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're going to be back next year too, and the year after. So how did you start Fighting for a Cure, Joe?
I've lost so many family members and so many friends over the years that I just had enough. I needed to start fighting back. Mm-hmm. I needed to do something to help
and this is the
cancer.
way.
And this is my way of doing it.
Because you were a cancer survivor.
Correct.
As well.
I still have it.
Yeah.
I have lymphoma right now,
wow.
But I'm beating it.
You look great.
Thank
and that's
you.
it, you know, it's having the positive attitude and sharing it with others so that they know that, you know, you can do something, you know, be positive and, you know, get up and get out there. And boy, you're living proof of that because you're doing this show now. You have this amazing jacket on.
Thank
so that's
you.
Your nickname, Joe Cool.
That's my stage
Because you were
name.
a wrestler.
I was a manager for 27 years.
Okay.
And that was one of the names that I went by, Joe Cool.
Okay.
And that's what I go by at the show.
All right.
So
okay.
a friend of mine made the jacket for me, and he did an awesome job.
I love it. Now you have a plaque here in front that I think we should show our guests.
That is the Rex Bacchus Memorial Belt. That will be won in a battle royal this year. You throw 20 men in the ring, you throw each other over the top rope, the last person in the ring
will get this.
Oh. And it will be presented by Rex's mom and dad, who will be at the show.
All right.
To honor their son.
And I met Rex last year.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And unfortunately, Rex passed. Rex's cancer came back, and
so it's just something. Again, you know, we should all be aware of that. Life is precious, and every day is a gift. So, having said all of that, you're planning Fighting for a Cure. Must take you. From the day it ends till the following year to do this, right?
You're pretty close. I actually contacted one of our guests, special guests this year, Mick Foley from the WWE. Mm-hmm. I contacted him in September.
Oh my gosh.
Our show is in the end of July,
yep.
And by September I was already planning this show.
Yep. A lot of people do. They get things on their calendar, and that's the way you get people like this.
And I haven't stopped. No. Every day
yep.
something else would come up, and I'd throw it into the mix.
So who else are you going to have? Can you share with us any other special guests?
We have another special guest from the WWF Hall of Fame. He's The Rock's dad, mm-hmm. Rocky Johnson. He used to wrestle in the 80s. Okay. And he'll be there as well, and they'll be signing autographs and taking pictures and do meet and greets with them.
Okay, now this is taking place at the White Buffalo Saloon again. They've been wonderful to host.
They've been great.
The show. Now, when is it and what time, Joe?
It's Sunday, July 28th.
So that's coming right up.
Doors open at 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
Meet and greets start at 3, and the show starts at 4.
Okay, and there's food and adult beverages as well as soft drinks.
And we're kid-friendly.
Excellent.
You will not see any blood, guts, gore, anything like that.
It's just a fun kind of push you around kind of experience, huh?
It lets you get away for a few hours for a great cause and have a great time.
Okay. Now, how much money have you raised for the American Cancer Society?
I'm proud.
Single-handedly?
No. It's a group effort because without all the wrestlers, without people at the front door, without security,
mm-hmm.
without people like SNN, the whole group here at SNN.
Thank you.
And
Jerry Springer.
And Jerry Springer.
He did a video for you, so
yes,
that was very cool.
So I can't take all the credit.
Okay. Well,
so far we've raised $20,000, and my goal this year, I really don't like putting numbers on it, but my goal this year is to hand him $10,000.
Awesome. Well, I hope you get there, my friend. Now, does any other group help you with this, or is this
There is actually a group called Kegs for a Cure.
Mm-hmm.
It's spearheaded by my ring announcer, Miguel Hito.
Oh.
he goes around to different beer companies and gets them to brew a beer and donate all the proceeds from that beer to Fighting for a Cure. They've
awesome.
done, I think, 7 or 8 different fundraisers amongst the beer community, and they are fantastic. Everybody with Kegs for a Cure is just amazing.
Okay.
So
and
that's
where can
only
people
half of
go
us.
buy that?
They can go on Kegs for a Cure on Facebook.
Okay.
We have Fighting for a Cure on
Okay.
Facebook.
All right.
And all the events are on those 2 pages.
All right. What changes have you made from last year's show, Joe?
Well, with Rex passing away, and as you know, Rex won the championship belt last year, we've decided to retire the FPW championship belt, with Rex being the last person to ever
won
hold
it.
that belt.
Yeah.
And we will be introducing a new championship belt,
Oh,
the
that's
Fighting
exciting.
the Fighting for a Cure championship belt.
Love it.
And I changed the name of the Battle Royal from the American Cancer Society Memorial Cup Battle Royal to the Rex Bacchus Memorial Battle Royal.
That's very special. Thank you again for being here. And White Buffalo Saloon, July 28th.
Yes.
Be there, because it's a great cause, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you for having me, and I once again thank you for everything that SNN's done for me.
Absolutely. Next on Suncoast FYI, we have an exciting event for those looking for a new 4-legged family